now we're going to be working with getting the Nifskope plugin, both the plugin to view the Nifs and tweak and toy with them and save them, and also the plugins for your version of 3ds Max 2012 or whatever version of 3ds Max that you have. To simplify this, first we're going to work with getting the Nifskope program, which is easily located. You'd open up your browser and you would go to the sourceforge.net project / Niftools files Nifskope. You're going to click 1.1.0. As soon as you click this, you'll get another list. You click the one at the very top because that's the latest version. And you just got to give it a few seconds. It'll download the folder. You click open. As soon as that's done, we're just going to take the file and we're going to drag it and drop it onto the desktop. So you're just going to take this and just drag it and drop it, which I've already done right here. And as soon as you're done with that, you just close this out. Now inside Nifskope, this is the actual Nifskope application. So anytime we want to tweak Nifs or mess with Nifs, we'd open this up. I mean, to look at what one would look like, you'd open up an already preset Nif file. This is a helmet that I recently created for the UMP bondage armor, and you can see that this is just the object information. I don't have it linked in Nifskope to set up to show textures right now, but you can see that in here we can mess around. We'll get further into this and what all these things are later on in the tutorials. Alright, so there's our Nifskope program. Now we need the plugin so we can import this into 3ds Max and then export whatever changes we make from 3ds Max back to a Nif file. To get those, now I panicked out here for a little bit because I couldn't remember how I got it, but I was lucky enough to track it down. There is a 3ds Max importer exporter by Figment. Uploaded this straight to the Skyrim Nexus. You can locate this at skyrim.nexusmods.com /mods/5622. You'd click on Files, then you would click on Max Plugins -373, the installer, the one on top, and you just click Download manually. Pick one of these. I'll choose Dallas. Give it a minute. And you click Run. It'll run through the download here. Hey, having to wait for these kind of things. Should be like instantaneous on my desktop. All taken care of. Ta-da! Magical. As soon as that's done, you might get this little warning because it's not commonly. Just click Actions, more options run anyway. Click Next. Choose your version of 3ds Max. I personally have 64-bit installed, so I would click that. If you installed 32-bit, select that. Don't select more than one. Just select the one that you have. Then you'd click Next. And I'm just going to select No. I'm not going to install this or walk through the rest of this. It's fairly straightforward. Just install these plugins, okay? I'm going to exit out because I've already done all this before in the past. So once you have that installed, you'll be able to import and export from 3ds Max, and I'll show you how to do that in a future tutorial. Well, now we have all the applications and the programs that we need in order to import and export from 3ds, edit files inside 3ds, and create our own custom armors. So in the next tutorial, we'll begin working with this hide armor and the diamondized UMP model. Alright, the diamondized UMP model, I almost forgot. Let's go ahead and take a look at getting that. That's pretty simple. I mean, everybody knows diamondized. It's pretty simple to get. You just go to skyrim.nexusmods.com /mods/6709. Click Files. Go to the UMP base mod, and you can either download it with the manager and install it with the Nexus Mod Manager, which is not covered in this tutorial, or you can download it manually and install it to your data folder, and that gives you the diamondized UMP model inside Skyrim. Now it's important that you install that, so this needs to be installed to Skyrim, so go ahead and install it. And also we want to download it manually and open it up, because what we're going to do is we're going to take the UMP model and we're going to put it inside of our custom armors folder for easy access in the future to import and export from 3ds Max. So we're going to open it up, go in here, go into meshes, go into actors, character, character assets, and these two are the ones we want: female body 1. Again, that was in meshes, actors, character, character assets. Now we're going to open up our UMP custom armors folder that we already made in the past, go into data, go into meshes. Right here in meshes, we'll just do it here. Click new, create a folder, and we're going to call this our base body mesh. Okay, go in there, and you know what, just go ahead and drag all these that were inside the meshes, actors, character, character assets, and just drag and drop them right into here. So now if using Nifskope, which you may have to associate NIF files to Nifskope, if you do, you're just going to right click it, you're going to go open with, choose default program. You can see I already have a Nifskope here. If it's not here, you'll have to browse to where we put it here, which you just click browse, then you'd go to your desktop, find it. I have a huge list here. Hopefully yours isn't this cluttered. You'd find the Nifskope plugin, double click this, and then just select the application. Then every time anywhere on your computer you can just double click any NIF file and it'll automatically open a Nifskope. So go ahead and take care of that. I've already done it, so I'm not going to select anything. And so like if I wanted to just see what the female body looked like, I can double click it, open it up, and wham. You know, it's pretty simple. You know, to zoom back and forth, use your scroll wheel. To cycle it, you just left click on anywhere in the black area and you can move it around. You can select stuff in here which shows you all the nodes, which are basically bone structures, where things are assigned, you know, to different bones in the skeleton. Then you have your tri-shape data, which if you zoom in, I never really mess with tri-shape data. I think that just has to do with what the object looks like. Then you have your BS dismember skin instance, which tells the game how things are dismembered whenever they're messed with by the application. You know, how the bones move around different parts of the body, you know, different parts of this mesh, how it's dismembered or stretched and moved around. Then you also have the BS lighting shader property. Now there's a lot of magic that happens here. This is where meshes get their textures. This is also, you know, where things shine, glow, cast shadows, how it's skinned. You can also do different settings in here, you know, to make like textures be double-sided so they show on both sides of the mesh instead of on one. Set glow maps, all kinds of stuff you can do here in Nifskope. We'll be getting into a lot of this in the future tutorials. For now, I just wanted to show you a brief description of what Nifskope is and what it's capable of. I can copy armor from one NIF file and then paste it onto this NIF file, so it's like easy. Like let's say I created a chest with, you know, one custom armor, and I created a pair of pants with another custom armor, but now I wanted the chest and the pants to go together, you know, and be just a single armor. I could just copy either the pants or the chest from one of the NIFs and paste it onto the other NIF, and now I have both the chest and the pants. And I click File, save it, and bam, I have the whole armor all put together in one NIF file. So when I equip it in game, I'll get both the chest and the feet and the pants. You know, it's a lot of really nifty things you can do with Nifskope. Alright, well, that's all the applications that we're going to need to begin working with the files. I look forward to the next tutorial video, which will begin to work with the hide armor in 3ds Max and actually get to start having some fun editing armors. And I say fun as a loosely term because working with armors can be a headache and it can be very stressful. But once you get through, hopefully, you know, in between this video and the next video, everyone will have enough time to set up all these programs and be ready, and you know, we can work through the comments section of the video to help you guys with any problems you have during setting up these programs. Anyways, again, my name is Nifskope. I'm the creator of the Ultra Skimpy Armors by Nidacy, and my latest work was on a custom Euro UMP version called the Bondage, which is a mashup of some old Oblivion armors brought to Skyrim, along with some Skyrim armors that were already in the game. So I kind of mashed some stuff together. Really neat stuff. All this is very simple. I never knew how to do any of this. Never knew how to even put anything mesh-wise in a game. I didn't even understand how any of this worked. So I didn't have the luxury that y'all have of these videos. So I hope everyone likes them. And again, I'll see y'all next week for the next video, or whenever I happen to work on it. Y'all have a great day.